Hello and welcome to Whiteboard Weekly number 66. In this episode, we're going to be talking about how we use AI creatively. So I use it in various different ways. I know it can be quite worrying for certain people, but I think it's quite exciting. It's a great opportunity to quicken up that workflow, try and change a few things of how you do things, and just overall, I feel it makes my workflow a lot quicker. And it enables me to be a bit more creative as well. So first of all, how do I use it in video? So for examples like this, in the previous episode of Whiteboard Weekly, I used Photoshop's generative fill. So I added a bookshelf to Adam's right and then a thing on the desk to Adam's left. The way I did this was you take the shot, so it's a single shot, single static camera, and then you can take that as an image and then add whatever images you want to generative fill. So you just type in an image, what you want as an image, and it comes up with a few different examples, and then you can pick which one you want. I just think this makes your video look a little bit more interesting. You don't have to buy money on props or anything like that. And it's just whatever you think of, you can add something to it. Second, I use ChatGPT for my YouTube descriptions. I used to hate coming up with 5,000 characters to describe what my YouTube video is about, when all it's really for is to tell YouTube what that video is. When was the last time that you watched a YouTube video and then read through the description, unless it was to find a certain link to a website or someone's social media channel? So by using ChatGPT, I can type in what the video is about, give me some ideas of descriptions, and then I can edit it from there. I certainly wouldn't just copy and paste it into YouTube. I would go through it, remove emojis because ChatGPT loves adding emojis. Make sure it's British English as well, and then just try and make it sound a little bit more human as well. Number 3, audio. I was really impressed by how I use this recently. So I use something called 11 Labs. It cost me $5 a month. Right now, if you go right now as I'm making this, I'm not sure when you'll be watching this, but right now it's $1 a month. And what you do is you take an audio recording and then you can clone that person's voice. So obviously there's quite some scary things that you can do with that. But the way I used it was there was some background noise in like a 3-second clip from a video I made, and I could not edit it out using the Adobe stuff that I've got. Couldn't get rid of that car going past. So I just got the rest of the audio, uploaded it to 11 Labs, typed in what I wanted the person to say, and then put some B-roll over it. That worked really well because it was a short clip, and I think you could go throughout a video and add like little clips here and there using that cloned voice, but I wouldn't take that voice and make all the video that person's cloned voice because it just wouldn't sound like them. But for the odd word here and there, I think it works quite well. So it'd be interesting to see where that goes. I think there's potentially, as I said, scary consequences to that. But if you use it well, I think it could work really, really well in the future as well. But right now it's like short little clips. Number 4 is Opus Clip. So what it is you take one video, so whether it's one person talking or a podcast, something like that, where 2 people are talking, and it uses AI to give you 5 or 6 like 1-minute clips of that video. Portrait size for YouTube Shorts, for Instagram Reels, for TikTok. It adds subtitles to them. There is a free version, but it's got the Opus Clip logo on. If you pay $9 a month, it takes that logo off, and you can do a bit of editing as well. There's also a pro version of that, which is $29 a month. Right now, as I'm making this, it's $9 a month, but you pay annually, and it gives you more users to your profile. Number 5, subtitles. So I used to use rev.com, which is a human being transcribes your video, and you'll get it pretty much 99%, 100% correct. They offer an AI version, which is 25 cents per minute. So whatever the exchange rate is, it'll be quite similar to 25 cents. And AI does it. But what I think they do, which is what I do, is use Adobe Premiere Pro. So I just edit in a video, and then I click on a button, it generates the captions. I'd say it's 80 to 90% accurate. So there'll be the odd word that doesn't quite fit, or if someone's got a bit of an accent, it will get the odd word wrong. So it is worth going through and checking that if you want to make sure it's 100% correct. But yeah, 80 to 90% it will get right. So that's how I use AI creatively. I'm really excited to see how these evolve and generate in the future. But this is kind of what I'm doing right now and what I've introduced to my workflow in the last, I'd say, 12 months. So I'd love to know how you use AI as well. If you've got any questions or want to tell me how you're using AI in your workflow, put it in the comments below, and we'll see you next time in episode 67. Bye.